My name's Corey, and I'm an addict and an alcoholic. And I feel like I'm failing. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but it doesn't feel like things are getting better. And that's okay, I guess life goes that way sometimes. And the only thing that's saving me is knowing that drinking or going to get high is going to make everything worse. So that's not even an option. I mean, it's an option, but it's an option I refuse to choose. And, since I feel like I'm failing, I'm getting depressed. And when I get depressed, it's hard for me to do the things that I have to do. And as hard as it is to choose drinking, it's just as hard to choose sobriety. I'm stuck in between a rock and a hard place, I think the saying is. I want to go get drunk because I know it'll fix it temporarily, but then it'll just make the problem worse. And I want to stay sober, but when I'm sober, I feel things, and that seems to be making things worse. You know, it's like a super contradictory state that I'm in. I don't even know that's a word, contradictory. Contradictory? But I know to use is to lose, and I'm tired of losing in my life. I know I've said that before, but I'm tired of losing. You know, and I really want to give up. But that's not an option either. I don't know. My mama says that medicine will help. It doesn't seem like it's helping. Going to meetings is supposed to help. But that just makes me think about things so much more. And with this anxiety I have, my mind is constantly racing. But I can't use that as an excuse anymore. I can't use depression as an excuse to drink or go get high. You know, and I know my life isn't bad. I'm not waking up in the streets and having to go stand in the shade for an hour, or the sun for an hour just to get warm. I have a place I can go back to inside. And you know, I know sobriety doesn't promise happiness. I wish it did. Then I'd be happier than a motherfucker right now, right? But that's okay. Life has its ups and downs. Unfortunately, mine's been a little bit down for a while. But again, that all comes back to the choices that I've made. You know, I've said this before too. I can come up with any excuse to go drink and to go use, but I don't need one simply for the fact that I'm an addict and an alcoholic. You know, and they say, oh, alcohol's a drug, period. I know that. I know that for a fact. But I was an alcoholic before I was a drug addict. Things might not be going my way right now. But if I go pick something up, I definitely know it's not going to go my way. I'm going to end up in the street with no food. I'm going to end up at 125, 145 pounds again. I'm going to be miserable every day that I wake up. I'm not going to have anybody to talk to. Nobody's going to pay attention to me. My life is going to suck. And it's terrible that my mind goes back to going and using and drinking to get out of the situation that I'm in, to put me in a worse situation. And I know that I'm going to be in a worse situation, and there's nothing. The only thing I can do is fucking choose sobriety. God damn. I don't want that to be the answer, but it has to be the only answer. It's the only solution that I have to the problems that I'm having, because I don't want my problems to get any fucking bigger. It's horseshit, man. This sobriety thing is, it's for me. I know it's for me, but it doesn't feel like it's for me right now. Anyways, they're all getting out of a meeting right now, so they're going to come interrupt my video, but that's okay, yeah. Anyways, I want you guys to know that sobriety is possible. It's something that you have to want, and even when you want to use, even when you're in the worst position in your life, just don't pick anything up, because it's going to make it that much worse. And if you don't believe me, I wouldn't tell you to go try it, but if you do, you can find out for yourself. My name's Corey. I'm an addict and an alcoholic. Thanks for listening.